Okay, so I just used the quick pen for the first time. Not really a fan of it. The vials are so much easier to deal with for me than all this clicking, and I mean, it wasn't too bad, but I watched a video, like a Juniper UK video to do it. But I don't like the way you prime it on this. Like, I prefer, like, a lot of medication squirted out of the needle, like it went into the air. Not a huge amount, but enough that it's wasting medication in here. So yeah, I don't like that, because with the just using a regular insulin syringe and needle, you can really tap all the air bubbles out and just have one drop come out of the needle, whereas this is like, you don't really have proper control with this compared to a syringe. I prefer the vials, and they're cheaper, but this is going to be taking over for safety reasons, I guess. But yeah, I think it worked. I don't know. I'm watching a live by... Okay, it looks different on my angle. This looks a bit like... I know there are people that say these medications will just never work long term because you're just nuking your appetite, you're killing your appetite. That hasn't been my experience at all. I can still eat lots of food if I want to, and I still get hungry 3 times a day, and I still enjoy food. And it's not, I feel that if people are unable to eat on Mounjaro, then either it's not agreeing with you, you're like an extra responder, or your dosage is way too high, because it's not designed for killing your appetite and making you so sick that you can't function or eat normally, and then you're getting exhausted because you're eating such low calorie and then losing tons of weight really quickly. That is not what it is meant to be for. It's for people that have an unreasonably high appetite to try and get it to a normal level. That's how it's been for me. There has been no difficulty in eating. I mean, I could go up to 7.5 now. The major factor is the cost, but also if 5 milligram is working, and even if it's slow, I'm developing new habits. My brain is getting retrained to eat normal size portions, and then once I'm at a healthy weight with a healthier body composition, my hormones should be regulated enough that, you know, I don't get some sudden rebound of my appetite being able to eat 2-foot-long Subways sandwiches in one hit without barely feeling full. Because that's what I was working with before. That was my uphill battle, and that's not normal. And most people would feel sick from eating that, and I just didn't. So everyone's hormones are different. You know, leptin, ghrelin, insulin, all of these factors that control hunger, cortisol. I look like I've got Cushing's, seriously, my body shape. I'm cooking some BeFit Food dim sims just to have for breakfast, like as a small meal before exercising. They're high protein, low carb, and they taste pretty good. Yeah, there's a lot of misconceptions about it. I feel like if someone already has a normal appetite, then why are you on Mounjaro? It's for people with diabetes, which I had pre-diabetes, and that may be the difference, is that if you're already fairly regulated and you're just trying to lose 25 pounds or something like that, and your hunger hormones aren't that dysregulated, and you're just snacking a little too much, or your portions are a bit too big or something like that, and then you kill your appetite with Mounjaro, once you get to that goal weight, well, you're still going to be working with the same normal appetite that you had. But for me and other people that have diabetes or pre-diabetes, or, you know, morbid obesity, which I basically was, obesity, I'm so tired. For those of us that struggle with abnormally high appetite, abnormal ability to eat massive quantities of food without feeling particularly full, sick, or any of the normal consequences that people have that make them stop eating. I mean, people always act like the amount of food that you eat is always a choice, and that's not true. Because if you've got deep instinctual hormonal driving factors telling you eat, 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 that's not comparable to someone that's not experiencing that. It's physiological. It's not. People like to think that all people that eat too much have, it's all about psychology and your willpower and your anxiety or your stress or whatever. But a lot of it is so physical. A lot of it is physiological, and that's why Mounjaro is, I'm a better candidate for Mounjaro than some people that have only a small amount of weight to lose, who have no real obesity-related health conditions. If you've got obesity-related health conditions, you've got an outrageous appetite that is just telling you to eat all the time and eat huge amounts, and you don't even really feel full or sick, and you can keep going multiple times a day eating huge quantities. That's not normal. So then we take a medication to try and stabilize us to normalness. But people are using these weight loss medications, injections, to take an already fairly normal appetite and completely destroy it, which is not a healthy tactic in my opinion. And that's certainly, my doctor has never communicated anything to me that my appetite should be incredibly low or anything. If anything, he's always just said, this is still going to be really hard. It's only going to help your appetite to a certain degree, and the rest is all going to be you with your diet and exercise and the medication. It wears off, the dosages. You might be good at a dosage at one point and then it just stops working. So it's complicated, and there's a lot that you have to do. Like, my diet needs a lot of work, of course, but I have been exercising a lot, and that's a choice that I make. And it's a hard choice when you're fatigued and your body is like, no, I don't want to exercise. Like, it sucks. But you've got to find ways to encourage yourself to do a chore. So I don't like exercising. It doesn't make me feel good. I'm exhausted. I'm sore. It just feels bad. But I know that I need to do it. So I combine it with something else that's enjoyable. So my gym has sauna and massage chair and all that kind of stuff. So that encourages me to go to the gym. And if I just do like a 20-minute workout, even if it's only 20 minutes, whatever, then I can use the massage chair. So it's like a short-term unpleasantness combined with a pleasant experience. So I think that's, the people are always saying, just find exercise that you enjoy. And that's great if people can do that. And obviously some exercises are going to be more tolerable than others, more appealing than others, worse than others. But if you're a very obese person who has chronic fatigue and is exhausted and your whole body hurts all the time and you've got all this joint pain and muscle pain and everything's just like, my lower back is really hurting today because I slept in. And my whole body just hurts from the increased walking and exercise, and my body just doesn't seem to be developing the fitness very effectively yet. Fibromyalgia, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, you may find that no exercise is enjoyable. I don't enjoy going on a walk. It makes me feel like crap. It really does. I'm sorry. I don't enjoy any form of exercise. It makes me hurt. It makes me feel bad. But it's like cleaning the house. I hate cleaning the house, but I like having a clean house. I don't like exercising, but I want to have more energy and feel good long term. So, yeah, people always saying, just find exercise you love. If there's no physical activity you love because your body feels bad, that may not happen. So you just got to go, okay, I don't enjoy this, but I'm just going to do it and combine it with something enjoyable. It is a new day. I look very greasy from sunscreen. So I've been maintaining on Mounjaro, like sitting on 105 kilos for probably like 2 months at this point. And I really don't, I would rather not go up to, well, I don't think I can go up to 7 point. Yeah, I don't think I can.
I think monsters real.
You think monsters are real?
Mm-hmm.
They're not real. I can't afford to go to buy 7.5 milligram. The price goes up really severely. So I've got to try and make 5 milligram work better for me. So obviously I haven't been putting enough effort into what I eat, when I eat, those kinds of things. So the game plan is now nothing extreme. Well, it'll be hard for me. Everything's extreme for me. I wish I was one of those people that responded to Mounjaro like, you just drop 40 pounds in 3 months and it's like, wow, miracle drug. But that has not been the case for me. It's helped me lose 8 kilograms, which is good, but that's over a very long period now, like 3-4 months. Honestly, sometimes I deliberately go a really long time without eating so that I can enjoy a takeaway meal or overeating more, because it's one of my coping mechanisms and it's hard to... Don't do that, Bubby, you've got yogurt all over your hands. You just wiped yogurt all over the chair cushion.
Sorry.
That's okay. We just gotta wash our hands first.
I just made a thing.
Are you finished eating?
No.
Because you're wiping yogurt all over the table and the chair and yourself.
I'm still doing.
Okay, you eat it then instead of wiping it on the table. Yeah, so main change is going to be eating a high protein breakfast, eating before I get super hungry. Bubby, don't play with it. Come on, you're obviously finished. And then just having the chef good meals to make things easier on myself. They're portion controlled. And I just got like 40% discounts on them, so that's basically why I got them. I'm getting more delivered today, and today is my Mounjaro injection day. And I weighed myself just before and it's 105 kilos. It's always 105 kilos. I mean, it's good that it's not above that, because when I was on 2.5 it just started to creep back up again. So yeah, I mean, I've noticed changes. Like I've got stretch marks all like here and here and here, and I tend to get stretch marks when I've been too big and then start decreasing in size. I noticed the stretch marks. Okay, when I was pregnant, I had I had no stretch marks while I was pregnant, and then as soon as my belly shrunk, massive stretch marks. They become more visible. I don't really understand that, to be honest. You enjoying looking at yourself?
Are you handsome? Are you cute?
I've got water with lemon juice. I found egg bites, old egg bites that I moved from the other freezer into up here, and they're a bit shriveled because I cooked them too long. They've gone like rubbery, but I wanted to cook them a long time because they've been in the freezer for a while. Anyway, I've got zucchini. You can see the water from up here at this little park. We're at a birthday party. You want to have some food? Where did that peacock go? peacock wandering around in there.
Awkward? Are you able to hold on? We can do it.
Woohoo!
On the tractor ride.
Tractor!
Flying foxes all hanging up in the trees, the bats.
I'll probably be so
They're sleeping upside down. See them all hanging from the trees? Oh, look, kangaroos! Where's that at? Look at the kangaroos! An emu! Look, an emu! Did you see the emu? Camel! That's a big camel. I don't know what it is about this dose of Mounjaro, but I am so cold. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten yet today. I ordered tom yum. Okay, here's my prawn tom yum. Having a turkey salad avocado sandwich on sourdough bread and chicken and corn soup. I went swimming. Sauna. This is my first meal of the day. It's the, what do they call it? Roast lemon chicken and I don't know what it's called. It's chicken and potatoes and carrots. We are at the hospital. The private health insurance is coming in handy for something now. So Mum is having her gastrostomy done today, feeding tube. So hopefully it all goes well. Mum's speech has declined a fair bit lately and she's using a walker now, and yeah, all of it is like confronting and stressful obviously, but I'm glad I can help. I got a tuna bagel, wholemeal bagel with rocket tuna and cheese. We are waiting because they said there's no private rooms available. So I found a little garden and I'm trying to do some steps. I was trying to capture the city things like that because it's right where we are. Yeah, it's so cute. So Mum's got her own bathroom. This is her room. It's quite nice. And yeah, she's gone in for surgery, so I feel a bit emotional. Just because, you know, there's going to be more serious stuff coming in the future like this with having motor neuron disease, so I could only, I'm going home, well I'm going to Mum's place to get her dogs. Ooh, it's like 5 PM, so I'm going to hit major peak hour traffic driving from the city towards the southeast. Anyway, I'm walking around down to B4 from B1 because I could not find a lift that goes down to B4. Yes, there's her car. Mum's staying here for one night and then getting transferred to another hospital, staying there for 2 nights. And my wonderful husband has paid for all of this to happen, which I'm very thankful for, because private health insurance is not like such a normal, well, it's common, but it's not necessary to have. You can go through the public system, but it could take ages.
The brand new David Brent, if you like, is Felicity Ward, who is in the studio with us right.
I'm tired. I've just got to Mum's house and I'm picking up her dogs, which they've never really met my dog before, so I'm really hoping that goes okay. I really don't feel like driving because I'm getting really motion sick now, especially because it was like such peak hour stop start traffic jam-ish. But yeah, I've got to take her dogs back to my place now because they can't really be alone for 2 nights, so I hope that goes well. You ready to go, little ones? I know it's a bit scary, you don't know what's happening, but you'll have fun in my backyard. Yahoo!
You're so happy.
Whose doggies are they?
I like this dog!
Zach.
Don't fall over.
Alright!
Okay, stop. Good dogs. Sit. 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 Zach, sit. 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 Almost. Zach, sit. Good boy. Good boy. Junior's copying Zach. Having a turkey, cheese, avocado and salad sandwich. Made a big plate of fruit and vegetables and stuff for us to have.
This is these. Uncle must be a diamond.
Yeah, your uncle used to be a fireman.
Now he's in heaven.
He is in heaven. What is that? Is that a tiny, tiny, tiny baby flounder? It's like swimming so flat. Can you see it? Oh, that's so cute. What are you doing?
Soldering it together.
How do you know where to put it?
I've done it once, a lot of times.
I am so tired. Noah's just going through a phase, I hope, at the moment where he's just so demanding, so whiny, so much crying, so much controlling, and I just feel like a maid. So like, it's on 0 and it's 2 clicks to go to that long line to prime, and then you're meant to push it just once. Okay, it didn't spray out this time. Last time it did, which I felt like was such a waste of medication because I did have to do it quite a few times because it wasn't really working. But now I could see it, like. Okay, now it's ready to be twisted to the full dose, which is as far as it can go. 1 means 1 dose, which will give me a quarter of this because it's 4 doses of 5 milligram. Noah was up 4 times last night. He slept for longer periods than usual, but I'm still wrecked. I'm having his leftover scrambled eggs on a piece of toast for breakfast. Having a toddler when they're in this phase is brutal. Noah woke up 4 times last night, had to get him back to sleep, tried to do it as briefly as possible, but the thing is, he is using objects and opening every door and cupboard of the house, no matter how high they are. Doesn't matter. So now we're like, the whole house is unsafe again. It's just, I'm so exhausted. I just don't want to do anything today, and I'm so hungry. I'm like, did the Mounjaro actually go in my skin? I don't like the pens. I miss the vials. I don't know. I feel so freaking hungry. I'm having this only an hour after breakfast, and I've been pushing through, waiting to get full, just not getting full. So, this is the shepherd's pie from Chef Good. It's a big one. is making me really sick today. And my nose, by the way, if you always see my nose is really dry like that, unfortunately it is from my CPAP, because I've got the nasal thing. I don't really know what to do about that. Moisturizer's not working, but yeah, I am feeling terrible from Mounjaro today. I'm so bloated. I had some chickpeas and toast, like chickpea and avocado on toast, because I was craving it, and like a little bit of olive oil on top. It was really yummy, but I don't know, I'm just feeling really sick, and yeah, nauseous, really nauseous, and but yet hungry at the same time, like yesterday, and really freaking tired, and I need to clean the house so bad, but I just... Dan got the lawnmower started. I'm feeling the upper back pinch just from looking for some of Dan's long socks in there to mow the lawns with. So I'm like, this might not be a good idea because my back is still causing me problems, but I'm gonna do it because our lawns are terrible. This is the lawn before, and this is after. Having the cottage pie from Chef Good. Having the Chef Good roast chicken. Very tired, but I'm forcing myself to go on a walk. I just finished work. Got 100 grams of shredded turkey with avocado and mustard on wholemeal bread. Oh, don't get me flowers. My flowers, though, I got him, are terrible. These are which... Oh, I can't... He's been whining about the cake all morning.
It looks like a good little cake.
Okay.
These flowers?
Yes,
I don't know if you like vanilla, but I like it.
Yeah, the perfume's
I
nice.
like it. Mmm.
Yeah, it's nice, thank you. Nice little perfume. So, Dan and I tried to have a couple's night in my inherited van from my granddad. However, it broke down, and so we're wasting 2 hours of our night while my aunt minds our son to get the RACV to top. We were meant to be looking at this from like a bed in our van and have all the food like on trays and stuff on the bed, but you've dug in. Is it good? Poor little van. We tried. I'm at the pet store. Looks a bit like Goldie. Because Noah dumped all fish food in. Wow, they are so little. Noah, this guy, he's like, I want food. Yeah, Noah dumped all of the goldfish food into the fish tank, so they're gonna like die if I don't. This is $80, this is $20, and I need a siphon because my siphon's not working anymore. Yeah, there's a lot of excess food in there. I tested the ammonia, it looks okay so far. And I just vacuumed the floor of it a bit more and added more water, but you can still see there's so much junk everywhere because Noah put this entire thing, he put this entire thing of $30 goldfish food into the fish tank, so fun. I'm making a chicken soup. It's got chicken, carrot, celery, corn, swede. I just did 45 minutes of yoga and I'm really tired. I really did not want to do it. My body is so sore.
Is our next number out?
None of us. I was the first one. 311.
We started 319.
Yeah. But it was 911.
31198 is our next number.
Australian culture, dudes. We're doing lottery for meat trays at the RSL.
Go on quick before you
Where?
again.
Oh, where? Oh, sorry. Got something. 31995. Yes. Oh.
Pick a prize.
I can pick any. Oh.
They all burn. Look like this. Yes. Something here. Yeah. Well,
You gave me the giant thing. Wow.
Whose birthday is it, mister? I thought it was your granddad's.
It's my birthday.
So we just got home. We went out for my dad's birthday, which was nice. The food was very nice, but Dan and I shared the 2 meals that we got, which was chicken scallopini with vegetables and beef fajitas, which are both nice. But yeah, I'm very full. I ate too much, and I had wine and a scotch because Dan was driving, so I didn't eat dessert, but I'm still really full and lethargic. And I had the RACV come out and look at the van, and they said it's cactus. The engine has seized, and it could be the gearbox, it could be the engine itself. It's not gonna happen. So we need to look at getting a new car, because one of our cars is very dodgy too, and my car can't tow a trailer or anything, and we want to be able to you know, just have something that we can go, and we need something safer for Noah anyway. I mean, it's a 1980 van, so it's very old, and it's always going to have issues, and it's not going to have safety features or whatever. It's much better to have a safer, reliable car with a good engine and power and everything, and then just tow some old caravan on the back, rather than have like a camper van where you're compromising on the engine and car quality for all the cute stuff that's on the inside, like the stove and the fridge and all that. But yeah, anyway, it's not important, just disappointing. But today I've got to, it's been so hard to be able to find a wheelchair to buy. It's all online only at all the pharmacies, Target, Big W, all these, it's like they're available everywhere but only online, and I need it for tomorrow. So anyway, I found a chemist that has like one crappy rickety wheelchair in stock, so I'm gonna get that, just because there's walking tracks and stuff where we're going on holiday, and Mum, it has definitely gone, like, has progressed, and she can't walk very far, and yes, the whole thing has progressed. She can't really use her fingers. She can't tie up her hair like I do that for her. She can't open bottles. She can't walk very far. And the speech has declined a fair bit. But yeah, anyway, I've booked this little holiday. It's like a house that's right, not on the beach, but because it's not right on the beach, but it is just across the road, so very close and near the main street and all of that. So we'll go there, and I need to get the wheelchair. I need to also get her a wedge pillow, which has also been extremely hard to find. But I called the Clark Rubber store, like where they sell rubber and foam and stuff, and they said they have wedges in different sizes. They're just not, they don't have like covers on them, so you'd have to buy something separately or make it or whatever. So that's fine. Because anything with the disability label on it becomes ridiculously priced. Like, you get a foam wedge from Clark Rubber, it's probably $80. You get it from Mobility Aid, like all these places, and it's like disability wedge cushion for disability, and they're like $300. Anyway, it's like weddings. Put wedding on something and it's just, yeah. So I'm going to take Noah and go and buy a wheelchair and a foam cushion. Oh, I'm going to put the washing in the dryer. And the house is a mess again, even though I cleaned it thoroughly 2 days ago. Like, really, really cleaned it. Spent hours and hours and hours and hours. Oh, our neighbour's house is so clean. They're elderly and they don't have toddlers, and obviously, and it's just like, oh, I went in there, it's like spotless clean. It's like, but life is for living, and living equals mess. Anyway, I'm gonna go sort this stuff out.